In actual fact, feeling is the heart of the matter. It was there first. It is there first developmentally. It was evolutionary. It is developmentally. And so the feelings are there. So sadness has been completely eclipsed, and so remains the most maligned and misunderstood of all feelings. But it is key. My whole life is about healing, as about taking care of the wounded. And I can't make them better. Nobody can make them better. What is made them better without exception is when they have been able to find their sadness about what they were up against that could not have been changed, that happened to them, that was now in the past, that they couldn't make better. Encounters of futility need to be turned, not always into tears, only if more intense, but sadness, feelings of futility, the hourglass over time. And the hourglass here I'm using as the image, as a symbol of adaptation. Over time, encounters with futility, as simple as Daddy said no, no more, not being able to get one's way, as simple as that, must be felt for adaptation to occur. It's not enough that they occur. They must be felt. That is, there's all kinds of things that are futile, exercises in futility. You see people doing the same thing over and over again, saying to their children, I've told you 1,000 times not to do this. You can be sure that that adult who says this has not felt the futility, because it would change them. Why would you do the same thing over and over again that didn't work? And so it's an evidence of our lack of adaptation. And this is the role of sadness. This is its singular work. Singular in all the meanings of this. Only sadness can do the work, and it is exceptional work. Relief from the pressure of stuck emotion, because this is where our mad moves to sad, our alarm moves to sad, our pursuit moves to sad. This is where we're released from the pressure of emotion, where there's emotional reset and renewal, where our big emotions like frustration and alarm find resolution, because, we can't get through this way. All emotions have purpose. They all want to do something. They all have work to do, but sometimes the work can't be done. That's where the futility needs to be felt. Then it goes down. It goes down to the place where sympathetic nervous system, autonomic nervous system, the psychology of work changes into the parasympathetic. And the whole demeanor changes. Everything demeanor. It's so easy to see in the 3-year-old and the 4-year-old. It gives us rest from doing the same things over and over again that do not work. It also is the key to discipline, because when you discipline a child, you confront them with the futility of their action. Look what I'm going to take away from you. You can't get through this way. I'm going to take that away. I'm going to control this consequence. Unless they feel sad about it, they will have not learned. We think that it's logical. No, it's not. It's emotional. It's not logical. If it was logical, we'd be a different people. We'd have learned our lessons. It is emotional. We need to feel it. When a child doesn't feel sad about what's been taken away, there will be no learning that happens from that, because it is responsible for us letting go. How do we let go? People are talking about adaptation now more than ever. There's so many things that we need to adapt to in this world. But sadness, only when we feel our sadness can we let go of how it used to be. Of what we miss, what we long for, of what it was, and it be replaced by new ways. That is the work of sadness. Recovery of the capacity for fulfillment. Much of our happiness is on the other side of tears that have not been shed. We are so afraid of this place, so fear of the abyss, so fear of this place that we lose our own happiness, think we can get it directly by trying to be happy. You can't get it directly by trying to be happy. It always amuses me that the young 30-something psychologists coming out of Ivy League universities always have this pursuit of happiness, and they think they can do it. I know they don't have any children. I know they haven't suffered losses. You don't hear any gray hairs ever talking like that, because by the time you got that, you know that happiness lies on the other side of tears that have not yet been shed. It seems to be a matter of young theorists that bring this up all the time. Develops resilience as strength results from facing and feeling futility. The brain gets it that when you've had your tears, you can actually survive something not working. That's amazing. It builds up our strength. Who would have thought that our strength to face adversity, to face lacks, missing, what cannot work, A wounding world is a result of having the tears. Because again, when it registers, futility registers, the brain goes, you're still here. You survived. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Until then, the brain doesn't know that. Restores hope and perspective. Not trying to think oneself into perspective, not trying to keep perspective, keep balance. Sadness delivers us there. And again, why sadness is so important. And so if you take sadness away, in fact, you could say that emotional health is really about adapting to life circumstances if you realize that at the heart of adaptation is when we feel the futility that's been encountered.